let everyone know that my special guest, she's been here on the show before, but she's back. But first of all, she has been making waves in the music community for some time now. She's worked with Missy Elliott, written songs for Melanie Fiona. She's been featured on RyanSeacrest.com. She's been featured on RollingStones.com. And her video for her new single will premiere on Monday on RyanSeacrest.com, which is huge for independent artists. If you have not seen KEMPIRE Daily's Artist to Watch profile, go there after our interview, of course, and check it out because I've compared her to the likes of Lauryn Hill and some other really talented people. She's dominated the YouTube scene, and every time she puts out a video, people just look for it. She combines R&B, pop, and Broadway in a way that you didn't think anyone could do. Please welcome to KEMPIRE Radio's TKIF once again, our girl Jade Novah. Jade, well, first of all, shout out to your Novocaines. They are
Yes.
going hard right now. We apologize, guys, for the technical difficulties. Sometimes you just can't help what's
Oh,
going on, especially when you're doing online radio. But Jade Nova's in the building.
hey, what's up? Novocaine.
Jade, first of all, congratulations on all of your success. The last time you were here, we were talking about, your new album and everything coming out. And finally, your new single, Show Out, is here.
Yay, it's here. I'm so excited.
How did you guys decide that this was the perfect song to put out as the first, introduction, as, because we've heard all your covers and all that great stuff, but now this is your song, this is who you are. Why was it
Yes.
the song?
Oh, just once you hear the album, I think you'll. Oh, I think they're saying they can't hear you because I have some friends listening
Oh,
in. I don't know
oh,
if they.
you know why? Because I need to turn my mic up.
Ah.
Look, we're gonna get this together, but look, we're gonna get this together. That's because I turned my mic down so I can talk to you off the air. But anyways,
Ah.
we're
All right, so we're both here now.
look. Can you guys hear us now? Look. It is what it is, but it isn't.
Hey,
Look, the music is what it is. First of all, why
it
did you
is.
decide? Show Out, great song. We played the snippet exclusively last week here on the show. Why did you guys
Yes, thank.
decide um, this was the song? This is the song that I'm going to come out with and show out.
Well, like once you hear the album, I think that you'll understand why I selected this one
Hmm.
specifically because a lot of the records are a lot more Broadway-esque than that, and I didn't want to like overwhelm you guys with you know, the Nova stamp of musicality or whatnot. So I just wanted to kind of ease you guys into that world and not, overwhelm you with that. So we just want. I think I felt like it was a perfect balance of mainstream with a touch of theatrics.
Most definitely. And I said in our artists to watch that, Lauryn Hill tried to combine R&B, hip hop, and conscious music, and she did such a great job with that. I feel like it's exactly what you've done with R&B, pop, and this whole Broadway sound. Because when you say it, it's kind of like, okay, how's she gonna do that, and how is that going to be commercially acceptable? And I feel like you've done that, especially with this single, Show Out.
Oh, thank you.
The video's coming. First of all, congratulations
Yes,
on it premiering on RyanSeacrest.com on Monday. That's huge.
thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so excited.
What can we expect from the video?
You know, simplicity, but still dynamic. Actually, the video was crowdfunded by the Novocaine, so
Wow.
it's my gift to them for giving that gift to me. Yeah, I started an Indiegogo campaign, and the money that I raised, I actually went ahead and used that to shoot the video for Show Out. So
Wow.
it's their the quid pro quo they gave to me, so I'm giving back to them, and hopefully you guys like it.
I mean, just from the teasers that you've been putting out for the song and everything, I'm like, wow, this is. I mean, you're taking it to a whole nother level when it comes to doing music independently.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you.
The album, In Search of Me. It's still called In Search of Me, right?
Yep, still searching for myself.
when can we first of all expect the album to come out, and will we get more visuals, more music from it before it comes out?
You know, I would like for there to be more visuals before it comes out. I'm not really sure, but I do know the album is coming out. We don't have an exact release date. We're just really focused on Show Out right now and just putting all our time and resources into promoting this. Like you said, we're indie, so we kind of just have to take baby steps, but my ultimate goal is to get it out as soon as possible and, you know, keep working.
Oh, most definitely. If you guys just tuned in, I'm here with Jade Novah. First of all, Jade, last time you were here on the show, I said, so much how much I loved your mixtape. It's rare that you get artists that make such quality and songs that you're like, wow, you could have put this out and asked people to pay for it, but you gave it to us for free.
Yeah.
And it's so funny that now I see the progression. The millions of views on YouTube, and now you're setting up the groundwork for you as the solo artist. What's been the most exciting part of this journey so far?
Really, just honestly the response that I've been getting from my fan base and Novocaines, that's and just having support from the beginning and just watching that continue to grow has been the most exciting part. Like, I think when I first did a radio interview with you, I had like half of the followers I have now. So just watching that happen and them being a part of that journey with me is just amazing to me. So that's the best part. I think it'll always be the best part.
Most definitely. We love Keonce Bowles. Will we get any of that from the album?
Yeah, actually that's how the character was created. Because, there's dialogue within, the actual album, and Keonce's on there, talking about Jade and everything like that. So you're going to hear Keonce on there.
I wonder if Beyonce has seen your impersonation. Do you know?
Yes, she has.
Oh! How did you find that out? Tell the story.
Yeah. Said what?
I said, tell the story.
Well, I just heard from a few people within her team that, that she's watched it at a rehearsal and loved it and, got it. She didn't feel offended or anything. She felt that it was funny, and so I was really happy to know that, because it was definitely no offense at all. It was just honestly paying homage and, respect, because I, grew up listening to her. So to know that she got that and found humor in it shows that, she's such an awesome person with a good sense of humor. So yes, she's seen it.
She couldn't, you can't deny, because, that's when something is quality, is because it was done just so well, and that it was just like, it was a spot on. It really, it's one of my favorite things. I've watched that video several times, so it's like, I love Keonce. Keonce's my favorite. You need to do like a whole movie of Keonce Bowles.
I would like to. I'm actually looking at her wig right now, like, true story. I'm not even lying. It's sitting on top of some shoes. I have to find like a wig head for it.
Oh.
But the struggles of an indie artist is sitting on top of my tennis shoes.
So what's coming up for you? We know the video is coming up on Monday, RyanSeacrest.com. Do we know when it's going to premiere? Is there a time or anything like that? Yeah,
it will be 9 a.m. Pacific time, so that's noon Eastern Standard Time.
Okay, so then we can see the wonderful visual. What else is coming up for you that we should be on the lookout for?
Oh, goodness. Like I said, putting the album out. I know I don't have a date for it, but you can definitely expect it. That's really, like I said, that's really my main focus right now. I just want to put my all into it and make sure that I'm giving you guys and maintaining that quality and exceeding that quality each time. So show out the movement right now. We actually have a My Show Out moment campaign that I started because, for me, show out is about just being confident, and even if you have a little bit of something, that's an actual lyric, like you have a little bit, you just have to come up with what you have, and kind of paying homage to being an indie artist, and, that's where it kind of came from, was, just trying to work with something and make it magical with what resources you have. So it's called My Show Out Moment, and I was just asking all the Novocaines to participate in it and talk about a moment for them, whether it was reaching a weight loss goal or graduating from school or getting an A, et cetera, whatever it was, just, use the hashtag show out and just talk about your moment and then tag me so I can retweet it and repost it. I've been doing that, and I'm going to keep on doing that. Still going on. So, yeah.
What's your show out moment?
Oh, my goodness. now, like, just I'm so excited to finally be putting out original music. Like, I mean, of course, I love doing the covers. I love, creating music and building that fan base. It was definitely necessary.
Mm-hmm.
But putting out this original music is what it's all been for, and I'm so excited right now.
I see your Novocaines tweeting us. Shout out to Shamar. I see she says, can Novocaines get their questions going through Twitter for her? Yes, you guys can. Tweet us.
Okay, I see King Shamar 96.
um, Guy White Man says it's 3:30 a.m. I've stayed away. Oh, I guess he means awake. Just to hear Jade Novah on KEMPIRE Radio. That's the dedication for my Nova Queen right there.
Oh, I like Nova Queen.
Hey, look, hey.
That is cute. Honestly, they always come up with the names, man. They're very creative.
Ooh, Nova Queen. I like that too.
Yeah, I love that.
Jade, first of all, the journey of being an independent artist, what advice would you give to other artists? We have a lot of independent artists that listen to the show and come through here in the show. What advice would you give to them in the pursuit of, a musical career?
Honestly, just patient, because I think that sometimes, we get so overzealous and excited to just put out content, but it's falling on deaf ears. You have to build a fan base, and that's why, Devin, you know about Devin. We've talked about him several times. But for those who don't know, Devin Johnson, and my producer, but, we've been kind of filling all the, because we're the only part of the team. Like, he's been playing manager, and I've been playing, designer and everything. We're just trying to fill in all the blanks together. I mean, thankfully, we a few people have definitely stepped in and helped out. But as far as the early stages go, and that's what I'm referring to as the beginning of the process, we just had to make sure that we took our time and didn't just rush putting out a product, because it's important to get people to get to know you and engage. And that's why I'm, like, right now, was on the chat room now tweeting everybody, because it's important to make sure you solidify that fan base so that when you do put out your original content, they're there and they want to hear it, and there's anticipation, and it's not just like, hi, I'm Nova, and you've never heard of me, but please download this record. You just have to be patient, because it was really, really hard for me. Like, in the middle of it, I had like a situation. I was crying to death. I'm like, I just want to put out our music, because we had already started working on it, and it was there, and I didn't want people to feel like I was trying to copy anybody or make anybody, and it was a process, but it's necessary. And I'm grateful that we did it the way we did it.
Most definitely, and I think people don't understand that you can't take their audience for granted, that their audience is not stupid. They don't want to see you just when you're trying to hawk a product.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel the same way about here on the show. It's the same exact thing. But if you guys just tuned in, Jade Novah's here. Guy Whiteman is hitting us up on Twitter. He said, awake. Oops, I'm getting too overexcited. Ha ha ha. Thanks for the shout out, KEMPIRE Radio with Jade Novah. It's such an inspiration. Jermaine said,
you be singing, Kemp.
I sing for everything.
See, you was asking that question for you.
But Jermaine on Twitter is hitting us up, and he says that, that boy Devin is a beast with the production. Shamar said,
yeah, he's pretty dope.
Thanks for the little shout out. Much love. Let's keep this going. Oh, okay. All right, Novocaines. Your Nova Queen's here. But
all right.
Luckily,
it's 3:30 where he is.
Ooh, I'm saying, right? Oh, that is dedication. But the thing is, we have our question of the night every night, and since we have a lady here, we need to ask her the question. What are some of the biggest mistakes that men make in relationships?
Ooh. This is men specific?
Yes. We know women make mistakes too, but it's mostly men that make the mistakes. I can admit.
You know what though? I don't know. I think it might be the women, and this is no disrespect to the ladies, but I'm gonna tell you why. I think it's a domino effect, and I was just having this conversation with a friend of mine. I feel like when women meet a man and there's a connection that's, out of the ordinary, we automatically attach it in a romantic way. Like, we just don't allow men to be in our life as a friend or for whatever it is, but whenever there's some sort of above and beyond connection, we automatically have this expectation for it to be more. And then I think that's like the catalyst for this miscommunication because, guys, they say stuff, but then they might not be ready. And then it's all because the woman put them on that level too early or just because it wasn't even warranted. And that's something I've learned, the older I get, is that not every relationship that has that connection is meant to be more than what it's for, whether they're just a friend or, someone that you do business with or someone that's just there in your life for a season to just help you through a time. But not everything is meant to be forever. And I think that expectation that women place on temporary men is where it starts to go wrong.
Is because you're a songwriter and your new project In Search of Me is coming. You guys just tuned in. Jade Novah's here. What kind of material are you talking about on this album? What can we expect? What songs? Look, can we connect to? Look, we show out. The chat room's connecting in all kinds of ways in the chat room.
Mm-hmm.
But what kind of stories can we find on In Search of Me?
Well, In Search of Me is actually one big story. It's taking you on a journey from this girl, and I'm not trying to refer to myself in third person. That sounds kind of like douchebaggish. But Jade, because that's actually the character's name in the story as well. But she's just going on this journey. She's searching for fame. She's searching for love. She's searching for revenge, and then ultimately, realizes that everything that she was looking for, she already had within herself. So that's where the whole In Search of Me title came from. So yeah, it's actually one big story. So within each of those, searches, there's records that reflect that place in her life. I just use air quotes. You can't see it, but I'm saying her, the third person thing. I feel like Elmo right now, and I'm not trying to refer to myself in third person, but yeah. So yeah, there's love, heartbreak. There's motivation. There's perseverance. It's just just the story of finding yourself. Yeah. So there's songs just giving you all that.
I know that you and Devin have really worked so much together. Have you ventured out to work with other people as well? Maybe some collaborations, duets, or anything like that for the project?
Yeah, there's another producer, Young Fire, who's also a friend of mine, who co-produced a record with Devin, Mayo, Bridge, and there's a feature with a rapper based in L.A. His name is David Sebastian. He's indie, but he's really, really buzzing, and he's an amazing talent. So yeah, we definitely outsource. It just has to be right because our process is so organic. Like, it's not like I would say, hey, I want to submit tracks, because it's all a part of a story. So it just has to kind of be done in the moment. Mm-hmm. And so it's not always easy to get people who are able to create that way because of the time that it takes. It's a long process when you do it that way.
How long have you and Devin been working together?
Well, it's great. I moved to Atlanta September of 2011, mm-hmm. and I met him like 2 weeks after I moved here. And when I moved here, my intent wasn't even to be an artist. I was here just to strictly write. Wow. And, and it's crazy. Devin was actually the artist before I met him. He was signed to Motown. He was getting his little dance on, and, he has a really nice voice, actually. And we kind of just switched roles. Like, he was at this place in his career where he really didn't have that passion for artistry. He wanted to create and develop an artist. I was kind of at that place where I was tired of chasing placements and, just dealing with all the, rigmarole of trying to be a writer amongst millions and millions of writers. And, I just kind of decided to be that vessel for this, idea that we had. And that's just how we've been working ever since we met in September of 2011 and going strong ever since.
Wow. Your Novocaines are hitting us up and they have questions. Guy Whiteman says, I can't wait for In Search of Me. Question for Jade. Who would be your dream collab be with?
You know what? It's more of like a whole brand. I would love to do something with Disney. Like, in my mind, I'm a Disney princess. Like, and that's like no airs at all. But I've always felt like I have been since I was a little kid. And what kid hasn't? But yeah, to work with Disney would be awesome. That'd be my dream.
I can see that. I can see that.
Okay, I receive it.
Sydney Elise says, before the interview is over, can Jade Novah sing a small part of her song? Maybe, yes, no.
Well, when I'm on KEMPIRE, I don't think I have much of a choice. He always makes me.
I turned it on her to ask the question because you know I was going to ask. Yeah, can you sing a little something?
You said I didn't hear you.
Just a little. Oh, well, she wants you to sing the single.
Oh, the single?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I mean, it's not really that sing song, is it? This is a chance, blow my way. Life is a circus, the world is a stage. You know, it's not really the singing. Yeah, you know it.
I listen. Look, and I got the song for free, but then I ended up buying it anyway because I was like, I have to support.
Oh, that's so awesome. No, thank you. I got bought it a couple of times already.
First, Jade, thank you so much for dropping by here in the show. You know, once the video premieres on RyanSeacrest.com this Monday, you'll definitely see it on KEMPIREDAILY.com. And if you want to see the actual feature that we did on Jade, go to KEMPIREDAILY.com and hit the Artist to Watch feature. Jade, so much luck to you and everything. Matter of fact, you don't even need luck because you are determined, both between you and your team, are determined to be the best. And I already know that life rewards action, so you guys are going to do wonderful. So thank you so much for taking time out and being here.
Thank you. No, thank you so much. And thank you so much for supporting us from the beginning. I really appreciate you.
Of course. We're going to jump into some more music, guys. This is, of course, TKIF. Think Campus Friday. We'll be right back.